Do you like shield gating? Having fun? What about being time efficient? No? Well, Nightmare Mode is an optional difficulty modifier introduced in Update 9.0. When Nightmare Mode is selected, up to 2 mission modifiers take effect that greatly increase the mission's difficulty, but completing the mission will reward players with Nightmare mods which positively affect 2 stats of a weapon, warframe, or companion. But are any of these mods worth grinding for? Besides Lethal Turret and Constitution, if you consider yourself a real gambler, at a 1.01% drop chance, Blaze and Hammer Shot sell for 40 and 110 plat a pop. And as a seasoned roguelite veteran, having beaten the Spire on defect once in my life, I believe I've got enough experience spending hours just for a chance to get a good run on the game, so I jumped into this fictional casino. The first thing I realized is that I'm a Shieldgate meta-abusing whore, and without it, I feel like Luigi in those Yoshi mystery unboxing videos. Could I have avoided this issue by using damage reduction or a frame with more armor? Of course! But as people have noted, I suffered from a lack of thoughts, so we figured it out. And then through the mission selection, I was reminded about some of the forgotten mission types. When's the last time you considered, hell, just remember that Shrine Defense, Defection, or Infested Salvage exist? The Hex Crusty Ass probably gets more play than these missions. And maybe it's just me, but I think they could have so much potential to be actual parts of the game, but just get boiled down to missions that you run until you get a particular frame and blank out for the rest of your life. Here's hoping at least some of these get retouched alongside reworking some of the weaker frames in the game. Speaking of reworks, can we please get some changes to the Kuva Licher 10 sister systems? Maybe I'm just too blessed with Kodas, but damn, is getting Kuva or Tenet weapons so much more of a gamble and a slog, because you might end up spending several hours just so you could get a dogshit percentage weapon. And let's not forget that you also need to get and open Requiem relics, which have some of the worst drops in the game, because after having to do a Kuva siphon, an extra 1200 Kuva or a single Riven Sliver would do just right, wouldn't it? But you know what I'd wanna hit instead? Well, besides Letty, I'd be so grateful to get a Hammer Shot, since a 1.01% rotation locked mod in an already time-gated mission type was such a great choice on D's end. Surely that's the only thing that's locked behind an insanely low drop rate that's artificially inflated.
Assassination contract complete. Great work.
Well, since that nightmare's over, how did we fare in the rewards department? On screen right now is the mission number and mod drop I got from it. And in total, I was rewarded 2 armored agilities, 4 accelerated blasts, 10 rending strikes, 4 streamlined forms, 13 drifting contacts, 7 vigors, 10 fortitudes, 7 seeking furies, 6 chilling reloads, 4 lethal torrents, 8 shreds, 3 focus energies, 6 wildfires, 2 animal instincts, 2 constitutions, 6 ice storms, 6 stunning speeds, and for the big ones, 0 blazes or hammer shots. And if I sold the mods for the recent average price, we'd get 6, 8, 30, 12, 39, 35, 40, 14, 18, 80, 40, 15, 18, 8, 20, 18, and another 18 platinum, for a sum of 419 platinum, which if we divide by the time spent is a grand total of 83.8 platinum per hour, which is frankly pitiful. But that's because I didn't end up hitting the jackpot from the drop table. Hypothetically, if I got a blaze, that'd bring the total up to 459 platinum and 91.8 plat per hour. If I got a hammer shot, it'd jump up to 529 total platinum and 105.8 per hour. If we got both, it'd be 569 total and 113.8 per hour respectively. So, should you consider running nightmare missions when your plat reserves are running low? Short answer, no. Long answer, no. Not unless you consider Fate Grand Order's 1% for 5-star pull rates favorable, in which case, add me. If you want a more consistent platinum farm, just sit on Steel Path Mirror Defense and sell Arcane Steadfasts. If you want to actually have fun with the game, hop on some Omnia Fissure Conjunction Survivals or Void Cascades. Thank you, and sleep tight.